Hello, you are watching the channel Top 5. Today we will have an unusual topic. Imagine that on the whole Earth, all people will disappear in an instant. No matter the reason for this event, just imagine it. Now I will tell you what will happen to the world after we are gone. Within a few hours of our disappearance, the lights around the world will start to go out, as most power plants run on fossil fuels. If people don't fill them up, they will stop in 48 hours. After registering a decrease in energy consumption, nuclear power plants will switch to safe mode. Wind turbines will continue to work until the oil runs out, and solar panels will eventually become unusable due to the accumulation of dust on them. Almost all areas except those that are powered by hydroelectric power will be de-energized. In Western America, the Hoover Dam generators are powered by the flow of water from Lake Mead, so it can remain unattended for months or even years. In 2-3 days after our disappearance, the subways of many cities that are protected from groundwater by a system of pumps will be flooded. After 10 days, the pets are locked up and the houses will start dying of hunger or thirst. Billions of chickens, many cows, and other livestock will die. Some animals will be able to get out into the wild, and there they will have to fight for survival. In the new life, there will be no niche for decorative breeds of cats and dogs. They will die first. For example, the short legs of bulldogs or the small mouth of terriers will turn into decisive shortcomings. Large breeds of dogs will unite in packs and hunt small dogs and other animals. In a few weeks, there will be no small breeds of dogs left. About a month after our disappearance, the nuclear power plants will evaporate the water, cooling all the equipment, and this will lead to numerous explosions and accidents. The consequences for the environment will be much worse than from Fukushima and Chernobyl. Millions of animals will die from cancer, but the planet is quite easy to recover from such a radioactive contamination. 1 year after the disappearance of people, strange stars will fall from the sky. These are our satellites. We have put tens of thousands of space objects into the Earth's orbit, and the satellites of the highest orbits will fall in many years. In 25 years, 3/4 of all roads and sidewalks will be covered with plants. Then herbivores will slowly come to the cities, followed by predators. Many dogs that survive will cross with wolves. The air without people will become much cleaner. In many large cities, the range of visibility will increase several times. Cities like Dubai and Las Vegas will be covered with sand and become part of the desert. All over the planet, nature will take its toll. In 300 years, such metal structures as the Eiffel Tower and steel bridges will begin to collapse. As all these years, there will be no one to paint the metal so that it is not covered with corrosion. By this time, all the cars will have long since fallen into disrepair. The rebar inside the concrete structures will swell 3 times due to rust, and the concrete buildings will become so brittle that they will collapse. Many dams that were held until the last one will also begin to collapse. The vast swamps that once covered America will once again be revived, and hundreds of animal species will have a new home. The big animals of the oceans will also welcome our absence. Without humans, whales will thrive and their numbers will go through the roof. In 500 years, this is what today's cities will look like. In years, almost all reminders that man was once the crown of nature will disappear. Only a few stone structures will remain intact, among them the pyramids at Giza, which will be almost completely buried in the desert sand, fragments of the Great Wall of China and the face carved into Mount Rushmore. They will remain intact for hundreds of thousands of years. In 50 million years, the only objects that remind us of human civilization will be plastic bottles and broken glass. In 100 million years, almost all traces of humans will be gone. The planet is very resilient. It will be able to get rid of all our garbage. If 300 million years after our disappearance, new intelligent beings appear on the planet, then perhaps they will not even guess that intelligent life once existed on Earth. You see, the Earth can do without us, and we can't do without it, at least not yet. That's all. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, put a like under this video, and watch the 2 previous videos.